Hey, welcome to a new series, Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. So, I heard a lot of really great things about this as a horror visual novel. I've always kind of wanted to play it, and I've had it for a while. I just never took the time to actually jump into it. And, since Scarlet Hollow and Eden's Garden, I've been kind of missing that visual novel feel again, so I'm back. So I'm starting this up. Should be fun. I have no idea what to expect. I know it's supposed to be scary. I'll just adjust the volume so it's not like violently loud compared to my voice, or also just for my ears. I think the voices should be fine. There we go. Look at us, doing fine. Loving the effects so far. This is really cool. Anyways, let's get started and get ourselves acquainted with the game. Spooky. Square Enix. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Oh. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance, I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. Thank you. This game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. Like just slowly zooming into his face. I love his mask mustache. Very exciting. Also tassel earrings. Very interesting. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. Oh, I like that we're all looking at it together. Thank you, the storyteller. This is the menu button. Ooh, this is so cool. Oh, I don't know what that means. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you'd prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. The brightness. No, it's fine. Display mode. Game. On the right is barely visible. Oh, I see. Guess that's good. Bye. Ooh, open updates page. How to play. I'm using my mouse and keyboard. It's all good. I will explain the other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. Would you feel strange to go on without knowing your name? Please tell me what I may call you. 10 letters or less. I see. No. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Nani? Let me try again. You wish to be called Cheesy? Yes. I see. Very good. It seems I have gotten it right this time. Thank you for doing that. I don't know why I did that. All right. Now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. I mean, I guess that's my Steam handle, but like... Jeez. Ahem. from antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve. Death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it's one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. It is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflect people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Cheesy, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only. What would you do, Cheesy? I'd use it if it came at no cost. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. Thank you. You know me so well. What seems to be the matter? Why am I so close to your face? What's going on? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's a TV. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? It's called a color television, yes. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Incredible, I don't know what that is. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? No. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Cheesy. After all, that is why you came here, no? Yeah. So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Shogo's first of all, Shogo Iki, male, office worker, sick man. Shogo is is it Shogo or Shoujo? No, it's Shogo. Is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Oh, geez. Born in West Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects-heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Look at you, Shogo. Breaking news! Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspected foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. That sort of startled me, but for some reason, his face made me happy. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. I know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. I don't know why I chose that voice, but I liked it. Bye. All right, cool start. I really like that intro, and that music was real fun. I also like it when a mysterious man tells me a bunch of stuff. Shogo? Shogo, are you all right? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie? I'm trying to remember. But anyway, it's all good. What do you think you're doing, falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on up. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay, and... there. Oh, she's cute. Also, funnily enough, when I started the game, I got a achievement called Don't Be a Quitter, which is play the game again after 3 days, and all I've done was open the game. Just to check it out, like, a long time ago, and then I was like, well, that's nice, and then I just stopped, and then they're just like, hey, you did it. So I thought that was fun. There. How's that? All right. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Did I get revived? Was I already dead? I'm fine, I think. Look at me. So cool looking. Even though I'm boring. Oh, this is really nice. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. That's me. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit and see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen to move right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. What am I doing playing this game? Good, good. You seem fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we were doing? The rite of resurrection? I'm just gonna say, Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it. You're scaring me. All right, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around you and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Does that mean I can, like, select not your face? A telephone booth, what is that? These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. Nice. I love telephone booths. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Peaceful's not the word I would choose. Is there anything else? Where are we? All right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here to say she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That's why it explains why there's nobody else around. Okay. Already saw the surroundings, telephone booth. Is there anything else? Oh, I could look up. That's horrible. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. First met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense that she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko. Yeah, go for it, Shogo. I mean, probably not going to do well, but you're going to die, most likely. Oh, storyteller. The storyteller. Question mark and question mark. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. Yes. I'm sure that will update at some point. Okay, Yoko Fukunaga. Female housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things that others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. Jeez. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets of the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo. I love that name. Who has been by her side since she was a student. Hell yeah, I want to meet Ogopogo. Wait, actually... Oh no, never mind. Whatever, I'll get to the surroundings at some point. Alright. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Yeah, we'll die later. Wait, what? What else am I supposed to look at? Oh, I could recall. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? I'm using my brain. It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho, and I was there taking a quick break. I was just looking around absentmindedly. Oh. Ah! I'm not scared, I just didn't expect me to just zoom in immediately. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yes. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Whoa, Shogo, way to go. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, something else? Huh? Well, I'm just finding it interesting, so it's definitely the other thing. Haha, you're funny. At least you're upfront about it. Yeah, that's right, I'm honest. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. I will 100% not regret it, because I'll be dead later. No worries. What are you looking for anyways? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. Yeah, but you're like, now a hot lunatic, according to me. The 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would at least heard of it, but I guess not. Ah, she's cute. She's gonna kill us. Hanzhou is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Hanzhou. Huh. Ah, am I boring you? Yes. No. Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, so then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old, Edo. That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Haha, I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna, like, kind of read these on my own at some point, because I feel like this is just a lot of reading, and yeah. Wait, actually, let me just at least read the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou. Hanzhou became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou. While many of these were likely a result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from the stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. Oh, Rakugo. That's cool. I think that's like considered a 3-part story. I don't know the exact definition of Rakugo, but it's pretty interesting storytelling. Okay, Whispering Canal. I'll read about the 7 mysteries. When it comes to other information, I will keep that on its own because it doesn't feel super relevant yet, at least. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Hanzhou. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Interesting. Well, it was very exciting. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou again. Figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? No. Why is this happening? According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. I already did. I'm brilliant. Oh, I wish I wasn't turning around so much. Why am I doing that? Oh, music's making it creepy. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. The hell are you talking about? Oh, I could scroll back. Jeez, she's still at it. Jeez, she's still at it? Jeez, she's still at it? Jeez, she's still at it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, recall. Okay. I was like, is something gonna just jump scare me? I gotta get used to looking at the bottom left corner. That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. The Fool's Procession? What is this? Okay. Oh my god. This is all of them? Okay, I see. Damn. I guess I'll go through all of them, and that way we'll be all familiar with every single one of them, and then from there, I guess we'll just figure it out. So the Fool's Procession, an enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. I'm like getting a lot of new names as I'm reading, so bear with me as I try to pronounce all of them. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. The Tanukis are there. The beckoning light. An enduring superstition. Okay. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while other people, I lost my spot. Here we go. Leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it is the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Ah, yeah. The haunting clappers. Yeah, clap us. I don't know why I said that. As the evening bell rings in Iriecho, near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. I don't know why this is making me laugh. I'm like, yo, someone's clapping them. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The Evergreen Beach. Oh. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the Beach Residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of it, the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Huh. That's interesting. The Taiko of Tsugaru. There was once a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoroicho on a large piece of land. That was a lot of new names. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only as designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Ooh, the foot-washing mansion. Hell yeah, that's some clean feet. Yeah, that's a weird illustration of it. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigesui Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to do trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Interesting. A one-sided reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body and then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Huh. Interesting. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigetsui. Yo, soba cart? Awesome. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. One should attempt to put out the flame. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Fascinating. Oh. Well, that's exciting. Hello? Oh, wait. She's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? No. Well, I won't not believe you. I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure, though. That was creepy. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean, your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? What? Huh? What? What? It's 1 a.m. Oh, oh, no. Are you dead? I don't know how she got so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it, unless... No, it can't be. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course, that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But, yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow mule. What's going on? Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. What are you talking about? But you have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. Why am I doing this to myself? I know there's gonna be like weird shit where I see stuff in the background and it's gonna really upset me. Why am I playing this game? It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air. I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. Oh boy. I've gotten most of my memory back. Must have seen some weird shit. Telephone booth, that's different. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. Maybe that's paranormal. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Oh, we're talking. About spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they really believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. Haha, you know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Yeah, why are you saying I'm not a believer when you're like, I can handle a Moscow mule, and I'm like, I don't know what that's, how do you measure that with ghost powers? Sheesh, well, ghost powers. Paranormal senses. Everything about this is terrifying me now. Why would she do this? About alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean? Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. Figured to change the topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I never actually had a Moscow mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Ooh, are you asking me out? Ah, so you were after something else. No, that's not what I meant. Haha, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, let's get to work. It's time to get a girlfriend through ghosts. Oh, I'm still talking about spirit sense. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. About the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I just remembered, I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What'd you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. And that's what I took note of. I was like, there's a lot of these. There's more than 7 of these. Ooh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15, but that's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than the main ones. Yeah, but the 7 Mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15, if you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. What about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it!" And they had to abandon their catch, or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if anything like that, if it's anything like the original story. So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly, I'm sure of it. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it came from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. Oh. No, this should be fine. Yeah, now that you mentioned that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned. That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Okay, about the rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So, you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I do know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by a local historian, Hideki Araishi, at an Anyways, at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. So true. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. The Rite of Resurrection. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. I just want to make sure I know what an onmyishi is. Give me a second. I might as well. Give me a sec. Whoop. I have to just open my browser to look up what an onmyoji. Onmyoji. It is one of the official positions belonging to the Bureau of Onmyo of the Ministry of the Center. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, basically an official position. Okay. Interesting. Well, wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Hanjo? Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell you the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Hanjo first. I see. So then... What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when I was your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. I don't know if it's either, whatever. I'll look it up. Oh, right. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief. Right. Record of Fates, an old manuscript from the Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection, is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Oh, yeah, the Onmyoji is like a yin-yang master, so it's kind of... sounds like an official spirit something. Why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. Oh, we're so thoughtful. No, it's fine. I figured I needed to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Oh no! Ogopogo? Yeah, I wanted to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Oh, that's why she was digging a month ago. Ogopogo died? All right, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. Are you going to sacrifice me for a dog? I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Whoa. What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Oh no. Oh no. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Her eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, Why? Yoko! Yoko! Is there supposed to be a voice? I'm just gonna check super quick. Yeah. No? No? Okay, well, I'm scared. That's cool. Ink? Something's got Yoko really rattled. But what? Oh, she's in no condition to talk. Is it the trash? Is it the thing? Is it this building? What's gonna scare the shit out of me? Oh. Yoko's pointing over there, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss it? Oh, I should push. What's anything I should be frightened of? Push. Ugh, I don't get this. Oh. What's going on? Did something happen? Did I drink a Moscow Mule? Yoko? Oh my. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Yoko. Huh? Huh? What the? What is something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Oh wow, it's still 1 a.m. Kinchibori Park. Yay. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way. Can't be. Why? Why? Well. Gotta calm down. Calm down, damn it. You don't know she's dead. You're not a doctor. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay, okay, okay. An ambulance, right. I gotta call an ambulance. I need a phone. Yoko. Yoko. Ah, Yoko. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Right, the phone. I gotta call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff. Her skin is cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh. That's right. If that rite of resurrection she's talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I gotta deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've gotta try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. And maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Wow! Not feeling good. Feeling real weird. Damn it, that presence again. Must be around here somewhere. But where? Of course. Oh, of course. I didn't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's gonna open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You got me real good. Shogo's doing his best to cope. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some kind of spirit, some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you'd really be dead. You're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Huh, there's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? Oh my god, it's a fish thing. I didn't notice now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. Looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? I have to bring this back, don't I? Shoko. What the? Help me. Leave me. It hurts. Drop dead. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ah! Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Turn their backs. They walk away. Leave me behind. Drop dead. Kill them. Kill them! Those who walk away. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the cursed stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. What? Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. What? Ah! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like a thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul, dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse-bearers, for theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. Oh, okay. All right. Leave it behind. All right. A cursed power kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed through the night air. Passerby thought of it only as a fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. Curse echoes and curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is still a curse bearer. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Damn, okay. Curse stones. Old Netsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses. But these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue, known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Okay. Okay, creepy lady. What the hell was that? You're gonna, like, run into my face real fast? It was like a curse's memories flowed directly to my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this cursed stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. Told me that if I wanted the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this cursed stone and collect their souls. Guess it's good to know that the right really exists. This thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Not just by one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? Curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about the other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Great question. It feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? I called an ambulance already. Should be here soon. Yeah, okay. Something's around. Trash. No. Oh! A man! Oh, what was that? Oh, damn. What did he say? Now I've got my own curse stone, blah, blah, blah. Shadowy figure. Bloop. Okay, well. Hey, who's there? Man. Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us this whole time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the curse bearers, I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. Huh? What the hell is that? Looks like a light floating in midair. Eh? Do I not care about that thing? Ah! Whoa, it's coming closer. It's another one of the 7 mysteries. It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Great question. Beckoning light? Orangey at night. So when the fears of darkness must follow, another light will appear further ahead as if guiding one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster leading people astray. No, I don't think there's anything. He's one of the curse bearers. Same token, killing will... Okay. Why are you close? Creeping me out, but it's staying put for now. I should probably leave it be. No. Excuse me, I'm busy spinning. They're like, did you kill that woman? And I just start spinning around a bunch. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, a tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Well... What is that? Why is that happening? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Okay. Man who is covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. No. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a cursed stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. I can't. Wait, how do you know? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a cursed stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those cursed stones, they are terribly dangerous things capable of killing without a trace, so as long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? I don't know who are you. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your cursed stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours! Very well, I'd hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a cursed stone. He can't have a cursed stone, because he's trying to get one from me. There's no way he has a cursed stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my curse stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it would be a waste not to take this chance and find out about the other curse bearers. It's creeping me out. Well, I'm glad it's creeping me out. Takumi Mioka. He said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. I'm focusing. Takumi Yumioka? How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Okay. Go and use my curse. I can walk away. Now what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't have to get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Okay. Yeah. LZ can focus. Recall something useful? No. Okay, whatever. We're gonna talk. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... What's up with that light? Weird ball of light. Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right... It's gone. It was right here. I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. Oh, shit. Someone was looking for me. Oh, poor girl. She was killed by another curse bearer? Oh, shit. Whoops. Attack me. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamiyodo. Suigen Gamiyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. Hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. About Yoko. How do I know it wasn't you that killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a cursed stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible for Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. About Yoko. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why? It is simply that. I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Damn. Damn, he got me. I wanted to know if I'm dead. My, Cheesy. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrumptious individuals. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Very well, just remember, whatever you do not turn around. Aha. Very interesting mechanics. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? Anyways. What do you want with my cursed stone anyways? I intend to seal it away in a secure location, so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence in itself is a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your cursed stone. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I'm... Okay. Wait. That's it. My work, that's how he knows me. Never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. The man who was covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company's chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. Interesting. Shrigen Gamiodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything, but I don't know if I have figured that out. If having figured that out helps me that much right now. Yeah, very interesting. About other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. Is it in the hearts of the selfish and insipid of those who would be the most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curses take root? And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it's too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. You're gonna kill me. Takumi's identity. Shigen Gamiodo my ass. I know who you are. You work at Haku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for cursed stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure the curses do not take root in this land, as we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist you hand me your curse stone. Works at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company blueprints. Bullet points. Blueprints. What was I saying? Whoop. Can I just go through that again? Alright, well, that's fine. I'm gonna think. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. I do. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? Do you think I can kill by handing over the cursed stone? What am I thinking? If I give him the stone, it's all over. Pull yourself together, Shogo Okie. You're smarter than that. Okay. Alright, I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They'll arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. Telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Do I use the curse? This feels wrong. This feels wrong. Should I use it? Should I not use it? Sooner or later, I'll return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Someone marked me. Shit, I don't know what to do, because killing him sounds like a cool idea, but also not killing him sounds like an interesting later time. Well then, I bid you good evening. Shogoki, you dare! I didn't even do anything. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a cursed stone can do. Whoa. Has gained 1% soul dregs. Kinchicho area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. An emergency medical service will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will all be over, and then this will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. Guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated all around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same thing, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Shumuku Bridge. Isn't that where I die? Do I die over there? Foot Washing Mansion and the Ever-Burning Lantern are around South Wagesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the Beckoning Light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Wow. I'll collect the other curse bearers before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location to connect the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Well, that started off real exciting. The Cursed Stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Currently at 1% for soul dregs. Yeah. I think this is a good place to stop for a first part. Honestly, really fascinating game. I can already tell that this game is really interesting. Yeah, sorry, I think I just got like a little reminder from my alarm. Sorry about that. I'll edit that out. But yeah, no. If anything, this is a really interesting game. I'm having a really good time with it. Looking forward to seeing how this turns out. It already scares the shit out of me to be able to turn around 360. So this should be terrifying. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this. Looking forward to seeing like how this is gonna turn out. So take care, guys, and I'll see you later.